Good morning, everybody, and welcome to London Luton Airport on a cold, brisk Wednesday morning. Hope you're all keeping well. We're over there on YouTube World and on Facebook. A nice, cold, brisk Wednesday morning for you. As you can see, it's nice and cold. The moisture coming off the aircraft first thing this morning. Very nice cold morning this morning here at Luton. Straight away saying good morning to you guys. Joseph, Leslie, sorry, morning Joseph, Mark, Jim, Tina, Alan and Andrew. Morning Ash, thanks for sharing over there on Daventry Radar. So hopefully the sound's okay for you guys. I've done an update on this microphone, and this is the first time it's actually being used. So hopefully we're coming across crisp and clear. Morning, Ian over there on Facebook, and popping over to YouTube. Hi to K Planes, Irish Dublin Girl. Good morning, Chris Brown and Whoopee, Tussy Games. Hello, Aviation Action. Good morning, Andrew Austin, Accounts Officer. Good morning. And Han, good morning, Han. Good morning, Luke. Good evening, everybody from New Zealand. Steve Place, hi from South Australia. Jane Chapman, good morning. Just off to work. Have a great stream. Thanks, Jane. You missed our East Midlands stream if you wasn't on there, with loads of 7.5s. Good morning, Wayne and Darren 747 schedules. Good morning, everyone. Audio is fine. That's fantastic. Morning, Andrew and Sam. And Paul, thanks much to the stars. So this morning here at Luton, normally this time of morning we have a busy hour or two. No, I've called it as I think one of our followers a little while back, Ian, it called it the Whiz Wednesday because it was so busy. Because all we just have is loads of Wizz Airs coming in at this time of morning, early morning. So that Ryanair just taken off. That's off to the Cure. We do have the EasyJet taxiing down now. Don't know where it's going, hasn't put where it's going at the moment. And then we have a BIZJET also just started pinging. So we're expecting a nice busy this morning. Good morning, Colin and Dickie as well. Dickie McVitie. And then Graham and Kelly. Wayne is tuning in just before we're heading off to work. Chance of a letter of absence so I can stay at home and watch this stream. Morning, Luke. Morning, Ben. Morning, I hope you are well. Always love the Luton streams. Yes, we do enjoy our Lutons. So we've got the EasyJet taxiing out now. I said a very cold, brisk Wednesday morning. I wasn't expecting it to be this cold, but I knew it would be a bit chilly. I've got ATCM year roll at the moment, so I've got no idea what's coming in. Well, I do have a flight radar up, which is good. We can have a look there, what's going on. But it was certainly nippy this morning when it's setting up. And for you early risers, thanks for joining me this morning for the early bird Luton Airport. Morning, Phil. Morning, Chris. I'm overdue a visit to Luton. And that's just when he gets 5 minutes to spare, he'll make a visit. At this point here, where this aircraft is now, it takes a little dip down before it comes back the other side. So what I tend to do at this point here, when we start losing the wheels, I start coming away from the aircraft and I'll wait till it gets to the holding point. Runway 25 is in use today. what we expect today. Plenty of EasyJets, Ryanair's, Wizzairs, BIZJETS, and you never know, you might be lucky to get a cargo or two. Luton's always full of surprises what may come in on the BIZJETS. You never know who's on them. So we now have two heading down for departure. You can see one on final. An RSW girl, well, it's 1 AM here now. One in JH. And Super Bob, BizJet inbound. There you go, so it's a BizJet first one coming in. And Dickie's put Elaine Page is making a visit. Who's Elaine Page? Isn't she a singer? Sure she is. So we have the Wizzair pushing back. This is off to Athens. That one there's just off to Athens. And we'll pan around slowly now for, oh, and another BizJet taxiing out. So massive appreciation to the mods this morning. They got up nice and early. We got Ben over there, we got Rachel, we have Steve, and we also have Shirley. A couple of early risers. Steve, bigger and better, we done. He gave AV fans a choice, no point, all the same location, big. You won't read the rest of that one. Thanks very much. That's from Steve. Morning, Richard. Morning, Paul. We'll make our way round to the aircraft as it gets a bit closer. But even the van was frosted up this morning. Bit of de-icer. I think I might need that with myself a bit later. Right, time to pan around to him. Whoop. It's a bit slippery up here. Morning, Nathan. And as you can see, sunrise this morning. It's showing to be a bit misty here. I do believe it's just rolling over the hills over there. Bit of mist first thing. That'll be the first BizJet we're going to record this morning. Lots more, I presume, to follow. And hi to Electa. So here they have the choice. They can either do straight out departure or they can do a backtrack. Backtrack basically means they backtrack all the way to the end of the runway, turn around and then depart. 25 and 07 here at, is it 25? Sure it's 25. Could be 28. I think it's 28 now. I'm sure someone will correct me. Darren 74, lovely sunrise. Blinking cold. Lovely clear morning at Daventry Corridor. Morning, Mark. And Jane said, thank goodness for heated seats and windscreens. Definitely. what I tend to do is I just tend to get one of the kids to sit on the seat for a little while and kick them off and then sit on it. So obviously he's done the backtrack. He's now ready for departure. Good morning, Wendy. So out here, what airlines do we get? We get EasyJet, we get Ryanair, we get Wizz Air, and then we get cargo, which might be DHL, MNG, and then followed by loads of BIZJETS. If they bank off to the left, they're headed towards Europe. If they go straight ahead or turn right, they're heading north or over to Ireland. As you can see, he's banked off to the left. He'll be over Hemel Hempstead in a few minutes. And then further afield, he disappears. So my camera's telling me to change my settings already. So bear with me 2 seconds, guys. There we go. Good morning, CC. Hello from San Diego. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Jake. Morning, Mike. So I was correct. 025 and 07. Thanks for that, Mike. Really appreciated. So for those who thought I was going to be at Coningsby this morning, I do apologise for not being there. But don't worry, we will be heading up there very soon. Keep an eye out on the notifications. So it is about 3 degrees here. Feels about -6. Roll on the summer, eh? So now we have a BizJet. Let's just taxi in on. Then we have Wizzair taxiing down. And like I said, this is the one that's heading to Athens. Blinking warmer there than here. Morning, Caroline. Morning, Michael Haynes. How are you? And Sylvia. And Wayne just shared the whole street. Yeah, turn up your whole sound boom. That'll wake everybody up this early hours in the morning. And we'll pan around for the BizJet that's going to be ready for departure. So for the size of him, I think he'll be up pretty quick. Saying hi to JH, Darren Graham Photography. Okay, no idea what seems to be, if there's anything wrong with the speaker Wait for this aircraft to take off and we'll have a little look. What I'll do is I'll hold it just here and I'll have a quick look at the sound, see if I can change the settings at all. Let's try that. Hopefully that might make a difference. We'll see if that does or not. Good morning, Cliff. Sounds like there's a more. Sounds like the engine's backfiring. Sounds not brilliant. That's from Andrew. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, let's turn this down a bit more. Let's see if that's okay. If that makes any difference. Sounds fine here, Darren, on my humble opinion. Thanks for that. Let's hopefully that's fixed it. If not, I'm going to have to go away today and have a little look at the audio. Good morning, Baz and Simon from my hospital bed in Lister. I hope nothing's too wrong. Morning, Mark. And he's rolling. Pulling off to the left. At the moment, it seems every aircraft is doing backtrack here. I'll wait for him to backtrack down the runway. DHL is around 9:06. Okay. As we're going along, if the sound is changing, what I'm doing is I'm just turning the sound down a bit to see if that makes a difference. Morning, Nicholas. Right. So he's now at the end of the runway. We'll pan around now to him. Good morning. All you need to know about airline aviation. Simon's got severe lung infection. Oh no, that's not good. We'll wait for this aircraft to depart. And I know there's a button I've got to press. So if that makes any difference. Let's see if this one makes any difference for you. Nice clear blue sky here at Luton. So let's have a little look to see if I've got it on the right setting. Bear with me 2 seconds. Right, let's try that. And John, thanks much for the stars. Really appreciate it. It sounds like it's a compressor still. So basically, I've got the Yeti Nano, and it done an update last week. Me being a technical guy, knows everything about computers and stuff. I uploaded it and done what I needed to do, and then I thought, that's fine, it works. And it doesn't. Great. Good morning, Gary. And Wadders, good morning, Wadders. Mike Rimmer, good morning. And Lee. Morning, Glenn. Morning, Phil. So by the count, I'm coming across okay. It's just the jets that aren't sounding any good. So I presume I'm going to have to little play with the gain or something like that. Morning, Simon. Simon's asked if there's any proper facilities to spot at Luton. You can come to the south side, and there is a car parking area laid by near the crash gate. Enough space for about 5 or 6 cars, and then you've got the north side. Some people go up into the car park area. So thank you very much for the stars. Really appreciate it. So we do have one inbound. So people are saying that the aircraft sound like they're misfiring it. I'm okay, but it's the aircraft. Oh, that is not good. EasyJet taxiing out. We have one on approach. And we'll wait for him to get a bit close up before we pan around. See gorgeous light at the moment here. Right, now we'll pan around. So I'm relying on you guys now to tell me if I've pressed anything, if it sounds any better or not. Fortunately, I have no idea when it comes to technical stuff. So when I finish here today, I will be going home and throwing the microphone out the window. We're in Pond and Garden. Your name, Gary. Morning, Jason. Another one on approach. So I'll be asking my technical team for some support today. That'd be the Google. JH, tenner if you chuck your alarm clock out your bedroom window. Thanks so much, JH. We appreciate that. I haven't been to bed yet. Straight from work, me. Get in. We'll pad around to the next aircraft. So if any of you are technical minded and know what you're doing about microphones, give me a message after this, and then if you can help me, I'll really appreciate it. EasyJet just taxiing on now. Using full length. And Abs on. Hi Abs, good morning. And Karen, morning from room 411 Holiday Inn Hotel Express at the airport. Morning Karen. Dude, Dragos 12 sounds is choppy. It won't be choppy, it'd be flying when I fly it out the blinking middle later on. So Karen, the problem is my end, it's not your end. There is a problem with the microphone. And I'm sure one of our mods, Ben, is pretty good on the old technical side. I'm sure he'll be able to help me out later on if I ask him nicely. What frustrates me is when these things do an update and they change the settings, they reset the settings that you've had, and then you don't remember the settings you had. Luke Brown says, watching aircraft, wish he was abroad right now. You and me both. Like I said, banking off to the left. It means off to Europe. They turn right or go straight on, they're heading off towards Ireland or Scotland. Darren, you've got a Ryanair going out very shortly. Thanks for that. Taxiing out, we have a EasyJet off to Alicante. I bet it's warmer there, most definitely. Molly says, shame it's not fast jets today. To a certain degree, I'm glad it's not fast jets, because if my microphone wasn't working very good, that would be terrible. Compression in the air affecting the connected move. Windows upgrade. Windows, fun enough, we had an upgrade on Windows recently as well. Thanks for the stars, Joyce. Really appreciated. And hi, Greg. Morning, Fareed. Captain Toby, good morning to you. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do while doing this to change the microphone settings. And you're on DHL A300, roughly 8:40 departure with another due in straight after. Thanks for that. And a question for you from Tussy Games. What do I think is the quietest airport at the moment? I would probably say London City is quite quiet. We got London Biggin Hill. Ryanair just taxiing out now. One on approach as well. And Andrew here, any heavies due in? Only an A300 going out. Mentioned by Aaron. I do get some 760s in here, A380s, A300s, A310s. Seen a 777 in here before. Even a 747. And back in the good old days, even Concorde made a visit here at London Luton. Once again, giving a shout out to the mods this morning. Appreciate them joining me on the early bird. Pan around to the arriving aircraft now. EasyJet taxiing on. They all seem to be doing a back track at the moment. So we'll wait for him to be taxiing down before we pan around to him. Sign of Father Light there is really good. Details are nice and clear. That car park looks good. Place spot, yes. A lot of people do use the car park. Another one on approach. And hide an extraterrestrial, E.T. Oh, that was a good film. Oh, that used to be a brilliant film. Nice username. Very good. K planes. The A300 will be parked behind the signature hangar. They call it the signature and Harrods here, the BIZJETS. We'll pan around to the next one. As he pulls off to the left, we'll pan around for the arriving aircraft. As you see, many Wizzairs arriving first thing in the morning. In and out, literally. Another one on approach. Not too sure if the Ryanair is going to depart or not beforehand. So we'll leave it just there as the Wizz Air taxis off. Good morning, Terry. Morning, Darren. Hello, used to, that's right. Hello, that's right. Used to use the 777 here, I remember. Ash, thanks so much for the stars, really is appreciated. And again, but we're actually free of charge. Don't charge for any of this. We are work on donations only. Anything you do give, we pump straight back into Aviation Action. By the looks of it, I might have to update my microphone. So the Ryanair is not departing before the next arrival. But the lights is beautiful here this morning. So you can see all the BIZJETS as the Wizzair goes past. One of, if not the busiest BIZJET hub in the UK. And Martin says it sounds like just the sound for your voice is working. Yeah, I think the update did something to the microphone. Good evening, Mark from New Zealand. So when I get home, we'll have a play with the microphone. So it looks like you might be a day on the laptop trying to get this fixed. Get the next inbound. Gal says you're doing a grand job. Thank you very much. Really is appreciated. I just wish that these laptops and microphone things don't need updating. It was working fine before the update. Once this Ryanair goes, I'm going to try and see if I can start up the program that the microphone uses. But I am concerned if I do that it may switch the whole thing, the whole laptop off. Saying hi to Oliver. Hi Chapo. Sounds like noise suppression is tuned all the way up. If you use something like that going on. Pat, would you ever stream from Manchester? Definitely. Hi Louise. Morning Luton. Hi all. So let's see. I'll just start the program up. Let's see what happens. If the mods can keep me updated on what's going on. Right, so people are saying that do I need to put the gain up or down? What do I need to do? You guys are the professionals here. I've got no idea. If mods can keep me updated if I'm still live, that'd be great. Put it up, yeah? Nice Ryanair departure there. Right, we'll leave it there for a couple of seconds while I have a little play. So, I've put the gain up. Does that make any difference? So basically I'm asking you guys for advice. I've put the gain up. I can only work on what you guys are telling me We are literally doing a sound check while you guys are watching this. Oh dear. Do you know I can multitask, but don't tell the wife. She'll get me cleaning, ironing, cooking, washing and everything else with me pinny on. I haven't got a pinny, but she'd expect me to wear one, so I've got a lovely pair of legs. So we have an EasyJet landing. Sounds better. Okay, so we'll keep playing. So right, so what I've done is I've turned the gain down a fraction. And Cal, morning, great live stream. So we do have another one inbound. We have a BIZJET parked over. So we're putting around to the BIZJET that's parked up at the moment, waiting for departure. But I'm relying on you guys to tell me if the sound is any better. This is literally ongoing while we're streaming. So this is for all you men out there. We can multitask. Get in. What's the temperature like at Luton? That's from Mohammed. Mohammed, bloody freezing. Good morning, UK Nickerman. And Nathan is off to have breakfast. I had a McDonald's at 3 o'clock this morning. Not proud of it. I felt dirty, but it was all right. As you can see, Wizzair's rolling in. We're here to about 9 o'clock this morning, give or take, depending on if his microphone issue does seem to improve or not. Got another inbound, so we'll just leave it there for a couple of seconds. We do have two BIZJETs getting ready for departure. If your gain is too high, Darren, that will cause the issue. I'm hoping that's okay now with you guys. If it is any better, please do tell me. Morning from Graham. I'm at Lakenheath again, watching you at the same time. We'll be heading off to Lakenheath soon. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Benny. We'll wait for the one to get a bit closer. And now says the sound sounds pretty good now. Sounds right here. He's come from Edinburgh. And Graham already, F-15s are coming down. And we're not at Coningsby today, unfortunately. No. Hi to Kevin Henry. Good morning, Carl. And what a beautiful morning at Luton from Louise. Louise is saying the BizJet just taxiing out is the Luton Football Club owner. He's backtracked all the way down to the end of the runway, ready for his departure. Morning, Paul. Another BizJet taxiing down and one on approach. Pat around. Another BizJet taxiing down. And we'll wait for him just to get a bit closer and then we'll pan around back to him. Saying hi to Joseph. And we'll pan around. Now in the summer, this car parking area that I am gets very busy from about 7 o'clock onwards. Sometimes you have to fight for a parking space here. Very popular. The locals. So he was determined he was definitely going to stop. He wasn't messing about, was he? Right, we'll wait for the next one to get a bit closer. We've got another arrival. So 3 BizJets ready for departure on 1 inbound. So we'll now pan around to the BizJet as we have one on approach getting closer. So mainly here at Luton, a lot of people get attracted by the BizJets. Good morning, Michael. Wizzair's coming in, that's from Cal. We'll pan around to the one now. What's the chance it's another Wizzair? Well, one of our guys, Ian, called this a Wiz Wednesday a little while back. Morning, Mike from Bournemouth. Another BizJet taxiing down for backtracking. Runway 25 in use here this morning. So how are we sounding now? Is the sound any better, guys? Right. Good morning, Jeff. We'll pan around to the next aircraft getting ready for departure. Morning, Ken. Morning. Oh, here we go, rolling already. Can't take your eyes off of these things. BizJet taxiing on. Benny says the sound is good. Well, we've had a little play. Hopefully it's sounding better now for you guys. Where are you next streaming? We are streaming, hopefully, tomorrow. We're hopefully going out tomorrow to the location where we should have been today. So we're hoping to be at the location where we should have been today, tomorrow. And Alan's put, ooh, Luton Airport, yes. And how was Daffodil Dave after the other night? I think he's still sleeping. He did ask for a pair of tights. He did want some of my tights, apparently. Kevin is loving the Gulf Stream. Poor Daffodil Dave. We have Daffodil Dave, we have Lightweight Lee, and we have Sick Note Steve. Then we have Bruiser Shirley. Shirley goes shopping and wears a gum shield just in case she gets an opportunity. Everyone is frightened at Shirley around her area. She goes shopping. She doesn't wear tights. She wears shin pads. Then we have Scooby. Scooby-Doo, it doesn't do much. Scooby is new to us as well. So we have a new couple of guys with us. We have Scooby. Scooby's been with us for a couple of months. So he's a good lad, like Scooby. We're waiting for Scrabby to join us as well. That'll be next. And then we also have Steve. And in the training, we have Andrew at the moment. He's in training. We have Jules. And then we have Lee, Lightweight Lee and Rachel. Rachel's the governor. Shall I rephrase that? Abby's the governor followed by everyone else. I can't tell you what my nickname is. My wife has a particular nickname for me, which we can't mention on air. So we'll pan around to the next BizJet getting ready to take off. So as you can see, it's quite busy here at Luton first thing in the morning. Good morning, Kevin. So some people just come up here for the BizJets, but they know there's a certain aircraft coming here. They'll visit here, get their aircraft, disappear home for a nice cup of tea or coffee. Mine's coffee with 2 sugars, white, just in case anybody else one day meets me and wants to buy me one. I did offer to buy everyone a cup of coffee at Lake and Heath one Sunday. No one arrived. I was there on my own. I was gutted. I saved a fortune, but I was gutted. No one arrived. Oh, yeah. And Abby's looking at getting shares in today's burger bar at Lake and Heath. Gal's put morning Scooby. Loving the nicknames. And Scooby is over there on YouTube. Ask him where Scrappy is. Are we? That has been brilliant, that is. Scooby-Doo. Ah. Morning, John. Great stream this morning from Jono in Tamworth. So he's back taxied. No, he's backtracking here from a 2.5. And he's off to Reykjavik. Not to a warmer climate, even though it probably feels like it on my fingers. Morning, Janet. Morning, Paul. Okay, Planes, you're doing really well for the subs. Yes, we are free. If you have just joined us, you are new to us, please do share us around. Please do like us, follow us, and everything else. We really do appreciate all your support, ongoing support. And if you are new to us, welcome to Aviation Action. Bring you military and civilian live streams. We'll wait for the next EasyJet to taxi on. Or what's Michael's put? What's Scooby's favourite snack? Oh dear. Scooby snacks. Doggy biscuits. Oh dear, you gotta laugh, didn't you? Hey? So as we've still got problems with our sound by the sound of it, we'll have a little play when we get home. And if Scooby is available to help me a bit later, then hopefully we can resolve this issue with the sound. I've got the tab open, but at the moment I have no idea what I'm doing. So if Scooby can give me some advice, I'd appreciate it. So this is off to Geneva. And we do have one on approach. And our YouTube channel has been running for about, we started just before COVID. So 2 years we've been running on YouTube. But if you put to the actual time due to COVID, we've been actually been live streaming probably about a year and a bit. We have another one on the approach. And it's a Wizzair coming in. Would you believe it or not, another Wizzair. We'll wait for him to get a bit closer. Scott, anything due or on the ground there? Apparently we do have an A300 parked around the corner, going out 8:40. Morning from Duramac from Brazil, first time here, thanks for joining us. Please do press that subscribe button. And Wayne has put the power of the stream, slipped my finger and just bought the 1-400 EasyJet Neo. Fantastic. It's when you watch something and then come home with a brand new car, that's the time to worry. Or a new wife. We'll hold that just there while we wait another aircraft to taxi down or approach. Morning, Paul and Terry Stone. Thank you much for the stars, really appreciated. Good morning, Andrew from Glasgow. Do we ever stream from outside the UK? We will be venturing. Now we can. We will be venturing very soon out of the UK. Once we get our microphone sorted out. Morning, Lewis from Whitstable, down in Kent. Morning, Jeff. Loving the stream as all usual. Looks a bit nicer weather than a few weeks ago at Gatwick. It's from Jeff. Kevin, now wrong with a new wife now and again. Yes, when they get to a certain age, it's like a vintage car. You have to, when they get a bit rusty around the old mud guard and stuff, you've got to hand them in, ain't you? You've got to get a new model. Oh, dear. So what else have we got? Anything coming in? We have another heading our way, another Wizz Air, funnily enough. But what we'll do while we'll wait for arriving aircraft, we'll show you our donation bit. So this is our donation page. Morning, Clive. Morning, Steve. So this is our donation. Work on donations only. Work on YouTube, Facebook, PayPal, Streamlabs, Buy Me a Coffee and Buy Me a Ko-fi. We also have other bits and pieces. We have an exec lounge. Our exec lounge is behind the scenes stuff, photography tutorials, special reports, and access to behind the scenes stuff that we do. And we're looking at a graphic of Luton. This is Luton Airport, so we're to the south side of runway 25. Obviously 07 the other end. Luton is expanding nicely. For the pandemic, it was expanding at a nice rate. It stopped for a little while, but I do believe they're going to be expanding again once travel restrictions allow. And then, close thing to our heart at the moment, we do have a thing called Save the Sky Master, which is a C-54 down at Northfield Aerodrome. In urgent need of funds, this is an aircraft they're trying to get back up and flying, getting airworthy. Please do pop along. There's a link at the bottom. They will accept anything as a donation. There is a link there for a text. But please do, if you're free on a Saturday and want to help out, wherever it's cleaning windows, if you're a veteran, want to get involved, go along. That's the Northfield Aerodrome. And then we'll go back to the live stream as we await something to move. Have a Ryanair that is off to Barcelona. Oh, that sounds great, doesn't it? But you wouldn't need to wear tights in Barcelona right now. Louise, thanks so much for the money donation. We appreciate it. Thank you. And hi to Andy Fitzpatrick. Good morning to you. Oh, Ryanair now is taxiing around. So he'll be coming from your right any second as he taxis down from the terminal. So we have Shirley over there on Facebook. We have Ben, Steve, and we did have Rachel earlier on YouTube. We also have Andrew, who's in training over there as well. Good morning, David. Good morning, Joyce. It looks less windy than where we're here. That's from Steve. Yes, Steve. I know, a lot warmer. But saying that, my fingers don't feel warm. Good morning, Robert from Malta. I bet it's blinking warm there. What I'll do to go on a plane to go to Malta right now. Just me and me smalls. Then again, I'd be happy going to Barcelona. But we did our East Midlands stream the other night though. That was cold. That was absolutely freezing. Felt like about -6 or 7 there. It took me the whole journey to warm up. Michael, thanks for the donation. Really is appreciated. Robert's saying it's a bit windy in Malta. We like the wind. Not. We have a BizJet, also engine start, pushing back. It says that's towards the coffee. Thank you very much. You can hear the birds chirping away in the background. Ryanair's holding it there for a second. BizJet now taxiing. Isn't that lovely, eh? Here at an airport, you can still hear the birds chirping. So are we still having sound issues, guys? Okay. The Ryanair is now beginning to taxi out. Yeah. And Andrew, thanks so much for the £2 for a coffee. So he's backtracking. Morning, Kirsty. And UK Niggerman is off now to make a video for his own channel. Take care. Thanks for joining us this morning. Oh. Lee's put, need to be there Friday at 16:50 for my flight. Coming back from Tenerife. But it'll be nice and brown. And we'll pan around for the next BizJet, ready for departure. The inbound aircraft still away at the moment. And we've got it on the old fireman there. See, like they're practicing while we wait for another aircraft. So another Wizzair still a way out and pinging on the ground. We have quite a few BIZJETS getting themselves prepared. Three aircraft on the ground pinging. And John says something strange going on with the sound. Unfortunately, yes, having sound issues this morning. The microphone decided to do an update exactly the same time as the laptop did. And since then, it's done something to the settings of the microphone, which I will have to go back and investigate and what the hell's going on. So all I can do is apologise for the sound, guys. It's out of my control at the present time until I get back and investigate what's actually gone on. I've had one of the moderators working with me at the moment, trying to help out. And all I can do is trial and error while I'm streaming to see if it helps, if anything improves. What I've been told is that the sound is okay until it's on top of me, and then it doesn't sound too good as it goes past. Well, the Wizzair's have come from, excuse me, all over the place. They're one of the most busiest airlines here first thing in the morning. John, still love Luton Airport, my first spot and stamping ground, 1970s. So he's disappeared. We have a Wizzair taxiing down along with some BIZJETS. John said BizJets, EasyJets or Wizzair is busy at night time as well. Yeah, they literally are in and out first thing in the morning and then same in the evening. I think about 5 o'clock onwards, I think. That's from John. Kian, will I be streaming at 9? As soon as the A300 departs, at 9 o'clock is at the moment my deadline. I'll be finishing about 9 o'clock. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to throw the microphone out the window. Followed by the laptop. Followed by the cat. No, I'd never do that to the cat. It'd probably throw me out the window. Carl's been to Luton twice and didn't like it. Giving a massive shout out to Spotting TV. Hope you guys are okay. Hopefully going to be visiting you guys in the very near future. That is the plan. And we'll pan around. There's a bit of a dip here, just this section here where the EasyJet's parked, the testing beds, and then they come up out the dip around this area. This is where you don't see me giving a full pan of them taxiing, because otherwise you'll just see part of the aircraft, not all of it. So he's holding there. And the Wizz Air that we're seeing there is off to Romania. And then the EasyJet taxiing down is off to Glasgow. Saying hi to Gabrielle. What are the Wizz Air's main? They go to Romania and Poland, main areas. And John, I remember it's not in the 70s sitting at the picnic tables at the taxiway, and the orange building, the cafe. Probably before my time. Saying hi to Lorraine, and Craig. Wait for the Wiz to get a bit closer and then we'll pan around to him. Like I said, then I'll be going home and sorting this blinking microphone out. Very frustrating when you do nothing to it and then decides to do an update and then it doesn't work. Typical. We'll pan around to the arriving aircraft. And what is your most favourite plane? Mine, I like the Dreamliner. I like the 747. Used to like Concorde and military. Mine would be the Tornado, followed by the F-16 now. Don't forget, we do military and civilian. And to keep up to date of what we're doing or where we're doing it, keep an eye on the Facebook posts. They go up between 12 and 24 hours before we go somewhere. And they also go on a YouTube community post. Again, between 12 and 24 hours notice of where we're going to be going live and what we're doing. We've got a good batch of photographers as well that post up every single day a picture from their collection. And then we obviously have our mods team who help run the Facebook and YouTube when we're live. So if I do miss your chat, I do apologise. And they may jump on it and talk to you instead of myself. But 9 out of 10, I try and get all the chat. Gal, Darren Chewy Dreamliner is leaving Monday from Luton. Good old Chewy Dreamliner here. So it just shows you the size of the aircraft they do get in here. Saying hi to Laura. You finally woke up then. Panning around. Saying hi to Fly Fisher from Sydney. And hi to Daniel. And the EasyJet now backtracking. Thanks for the staff, Steve. Really appreciated. Kieran, have I seen the Nighthawk? I presume, are you talking about the F117? Is that what you're on about? Is that the aircraft you're on about? I'm not too sure on that one. Wayne is off. Work calls. Have a good day at work. And Nathan is off. Thanks for joining us this morning. I understand some of you guys have got to disappear to work or school. Gust of wind there. Wasn't expecting that to come out. Disappears off to the left, off to Europe. No, he's off to Glasgow, so he's going to go straight out that one. He's going to head out straight. I've seen him dipping his ring a little bit, but he is going to get straight out and then go out to a certain degree and then turn off to the right and head off towards Glasgow. This one is back off to Baku. And we have quite a few BizJets getting ready to taxi. I'll hold it just there while he taxis down. I remember seeing the F117 years and years and years and years and years ago. Good day from Andrew from Australia. once again, really appreciate you guys joining me this morning from a blinking cold Luton Airport. Morning, Martin. Martin Dick over there on Facebook. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. For guys that just joined us, we do have sound issues this morning. Being the technical mind that I am, I've got no idea what's going on. Got another one taxiing down now. Good morning, Jason. When are we planning a Scottish trip? Very soon. Very, very soon. Don't worry, we will announce when that's happening. But the plan for me this afternoon, this morning, once the stream finishes, I'll be going onto my test page and hopefully trying to work out what the blinking hell's going on with the sound. And Jason is watching the show and flights depart on Freedar. So Freedar is an app. You can watch your military and your civilian aircraft tracking them on the radar. Others are available. We do have flight radar 24, 360, and loads of others. ADS-B is another one. And Rob has put, remember the first time the F117 showed up in Mildenhall? Armed guards all over it. Yes, I remember that. Not saying that I'm old, but I do remember that. I am old. Certainly feeling it. Jimmy Cricket, lots of short holes on the stands. No one taxiing out. No one back taxi. And the EasyJet taxiing down. Ready for departure. Is off to Belfast. So again, if you are new to us, thanks very much for joining us. And if you are one of our loyal supporters, thanks for coming back and keep coming back. We really do appreciate your support. Did I have a good birthday? Yes, I was working. I saved an absolute fortune because it was Valentine's Day and I didn't get much. I got some socks, pants, deodorant, tights, normal things, you know. Another one taxiing down, ready for departure. Morning, Andrew Strain. Morning, Clippy. So he's at the Alphas now. At the moment, it seems that every aircraft is back taxiing. Morning, Ironman 129. Hope you're keeping well. I am indeed. Just a bit on the old cold side. Wind is just picking up here now. And we'll hold it there while he back taxis. And this EasyJet is off to Edinburgh. So we'll be logging off in about 15, 20 minutes time. After the morning rush. But if you do fancy a trip up to Luton, this is the south side. Chiltern Green Road is where you're looking for, and Dane Street. Follow it up to the crash gate, but never block the crash gate. One thing we don't do. Most crash gates are always in use, just in case they need to get access. So, Jeremy, once we finish today, that'll be it for us today, unfortunately. We are, as you can probably tell, we have some sound issues. So my plan is to go home or stay here once we log off and try and work out the sound issues. Then go home, warm up a little bit, and then hopefully you'll see more action from us in the next couple of days. That is the plan. Darren 747 Skeggles, my love of aviation started back at Luton in 1988. Place looked different then. Most definitely did. How it's expanded, huh? We'll pan around for the whiz that's taking off now. Okay, planes. The A300, if it's due out just after 9, we'll catch that. That'll probably be our last aircraft off the stream. It'll be the A300, one going in and one going out. I think someone said earlier on, due in at 6 minutes past 9 or something. So we'll probably get that, and then that'll be our last aircraft for the stream. Watching in my car in Belfast, take the wife to a hospital appointment, hope she's okay. Also, it's the wife's birthday today. Happy to Mrs. Strain. And Michael, thanks for the morning, Darren. When I lived near Heathrow, I used to go to Luton often. And what is the biggest jet that can land at Luton? Well, they've had the 777 in here. They've had the 787. They do get the 787 still. A300s, A310s. They've had C-17s do touch and goes here. They've had Hercules in here. They've had Concorde in here. And they've even had 747 SP in here many, many years ago. So they do get big aircraft in here. Obviously, you can imagine that they use full length. And Nathan, are you doing any live streams later? Unfortunately not. When we finish here today, I'll stay here. Just doing some sound tests. Hopefully I can grab one of my moderators to stay on board and help me out with that. So, Jimmy Cricket. So, yes, you do get some big hitters. Yeah, you do get some big aircraft in here. Not very often, but you can get big aircraft in here. But while we await for another aircraft to... While we wait for another aircraft either to depart or approach, again, we do work on donations only. Here's our donation page. Everything's free of charge. We appreciate anything you do give. We pump straight back into Aviation Action. We also are pushing the Skymaster. We work alongside with the Skymaster, fantastic aircraft, the C-54 Candy Bomber. They're in need of funds, trying to get the aircraft airworthy. They're looking for veterans, volunteers to go down and help on one Saturday, in day of the week, wherever it's cleaning the aircraft, or if you're a veteran and you've got some engineering experience, or if you just want to donate. They'd appreciate any kind of donations you have to offer. And then there's a graphic of Luton Airport with south side, just south of runway 25. 25 is in use today. And then finally we have our own exec lounge behind the scenes with a dedicated Facebook page, discount merchandise, question and answer sessions, special reports, aviation related tutorials like how to use a scanner, what settings to use on a Lightroom or Photoshop, even how to use your camera properly. And then we're back on the page. So we're literally await now. On some aircraft either pushing back or coming in. So we do have coming in right now on final, we have a A300 from Frankfurt, DHL. It's the A3, yeah, it's an A300. It's about 2 minutes out. It's on final approach. And then apparently we do have one going out. Just finishing off a runway sweep before it approaches. But yes, you'll see something big, a big hitter coming in a few minutes. I can just see the visuals now. But once again, really do appreciate you guys joining us this morning for our early stream from London Luton Airport. And Fred, good morning to you all. It's Fred in bed again. Hope you're all well. Hope you're okay. So I could just see him coming through the clouds. As soon as it gets a bit closer, we'll pan around. And coming in from Dublin, we also have a Ryanair on approach very shortly. And Jimmy says you should do a 24-hour stream for charity. Yes. But where from? That is the question. Where from? But as you can see, like most airports, you get a busy spell, then you have a lull, and then it gets busy again, then another lull, busy again, so forth. Can never determine how busy it's going to be or how quiet. And what is the busiest day for Luton? Normally, I've been told if you come along in the summer, when the summer schedule comes out, any day of the week, Saturdays are pretty good as well. And I've been told Tuesdays are pretty good as well. God, where's that wind come from? And Deborah, good morning, Darren. Hope you're well. Very well, thank you very much. And hello to Jeremy Lewis from the Canary Islands. Right, time to pan around as we get the HL A300 coming in. Just coming through the cloud at the moment. Very nice indeed. So he'll be coming off at the Bravos. You have the Alpha Bravos, Charlies and Echoes, and Deltas obviously, which is in the middle. So he's at the very end. And what we'll do, we'll leave it near the fire station as he taxis off around this area here. This will give us an idea which way he might come towards us or go around the complete loop of the airfield. And here's Stuart, Aviation. Great to see the A300. Mark, wherever they keep up the good work, thanks very much. Paul Antonov 224 here years ago, as well as the IL-76 3 years ago. Blimey. And Max, I love watching the streams. Thank you very much. So the next A300 is off to Milan. It's just pinging, started pinging now. So what we'll do, guys, we'll get that one going out. Once we get him going out, we shall bid you a farewell. It's just pushing back now, which is very nice. So we'll get an A300 going out. We've had one arrive. So the highlights, I always do highlights of the show. Today we've got a downside of the show. Downside was the sound. But the highlights have to be the two A300s that have come in. One's coming in, one also is going out. So they're the highlights of the show for me today. Thank you for joining us this morning on a cold Wednesday morning. It's not Bermuda shorts and Hawaiian shirt weather today. Certainly not indeed. Hi, Sarah. Gal says, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. So he's actually now taxiing towards us, which is nice. Thank you, Aviation and mods. Yes, giving a big shout out to the mods team this morning. Thanks to the mods for getting up nice and early for me. Done a sterling job as always, never let me down. So a massive shout out to Ben, or Scooby as he's known as, Steve, the new boy, also Shirley. We've got a new nickname for Shirley. Shimpad Shirley. Shimpad Shirley. Oh. So he's holding there while the other one gets ready for taxi out. And Hartley, good morning. How's it going? I'm very well, thanks, mate. Hope you're okay. Oh, dear. So, yes, we have Lightweight Lee. We have Daffodil Dave. Sick Note Steve. Scooby. Do. And now we have Shimpad Shirley. Oh, great. Oh, I love it. And Tim's put lots of memories of Luton Airport in the late 70s, early 80s. Lots of charter stuff. Yes, Britannia. Thomas Cook. Morning, Andrew. Your mag was sent yesterday. They are. So Sarah's telling you about her mags. So taxiing down, we have Wizzair and a BIZJET. Wizzair is off to, I can't even pronounce that. And BIZJET following behind. And another Wizzair taxiing out Tim Sora. So busy few minutes. And I just put very busy day at Lake and Heath yesterday. Oh, Monarch. Yes, Monarch Airlines. We had Monarch as well. Yep. The good old days. And it's absolutely freezing here at Luton. You can just see the heat coming off the aircraft. Wouldn't it be lovely to get some heat over here? So coming to your screen now from your right there is Wizz. Very shortly we'll have a Ryanair joining us on finals. We also have a BIZJET taxiing down. And the A300 will depart as well. So busy few minutes. So if you do like your Heathrow stuff, we do have Visions International with his books, his magazines, his LHR magazine. You're wondering what's going on. He sends out a magazine all about London Heathrow. You can subscribe, get along to the web link that Shirley's just put up there on Facebook. It's also now put onto YouTube for you. And Hartley, I used to love going to Luton Airport as a kid, but sitting by our eyes off the runway and seeing the land overhead. And the accounts officer saying good morning to Yogi and Mark. So good morning, Yogi. Gals up here, what is it like? The wind's funny enough just beginning to pick up here. Just beginning to. I can feel it at the back of my hair. What hair? That's what that's what I'm waiting for. I am due a haircut. I might get a haircut tonight. It'll take all of 4 minutes. Short back and sides. And K Plains, do you live in Luton? No. No, I live about 20 minutes away from Luton in an area called Berkhamsted. No P, Berkhamsted. Which is not far from Hemel Hempstead. Good old Emil. But that wind is picking up and horrible. Ooh. Wizz Air taxiing down. And the BizJet also. I was looking over there. German registration. You should sell space on your platform. Great vantage point for stills. That's what Andy Fitzpatrick. Yeah, I should. So the Wizz Air now taxiing on. For some reason this morning they've all been back taxiing. Using full length. So the A300 now is taxiing out. Ryanair is on approach. Another Wizz Air was also pushed back. It's off to Bucharest. So coming into your screen very shortly, you'll get the A300. Probably going to go past this BizJet that's parked here. But we'll pan around for the next Wizz Air that's going to depart. You can see the A300 there taxiing down. And Jimmy Cricket's put, surprise shin pad Shirley hasn't nicked the wheels off that BizJet. No, she only does cars and wheelchairs. She specialises in wheelchairs, bless her. Nicking them. The wheels, that is. Oh dear. Nice departure there by the whiz. There's your A300 now taxiing out off to Milan. And Ryanair on the final. And as you can see, the dip. This is the bit I don't like. You lose half the aircraft. Imagine if that's a BizJet, it'd disappear completely. And Deborah's put, when is your next stream? Well, once I sort the microphone problem out, hopefully, if you keep an eye on the notice, either on YouTube, it'll be in the community page, or it'll be a community post. If you're watching on Facebook, it'll be a post that goes up between 12 and 24 hours notice beforehand. Hopefully, you'll see something going up today. Hopefully. And Macaulay, unfortunately, you've just joined us. We do have microphone issues. And Sarah's put, good job, Cheryl isn't there with you, otherwise she'd slap you. Yeah, she'll probably punch me. Not slap, she probably punches. And on YouTube, what P is put, spammer detected at 901, please see it, tar. Oh, look, one of the mods can have a look at that. Ryanair coming in. Right. Pan around. She would steal the wheels off your van. Yeah. Harley says perfect landing. So guys, this is going to be the last aircraft of the stream. Thanks for joining us this morning. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Sorry about the microphone issues, sorry about the sound. I will endeavour to get it fixed. Thanks to the moderators for joining us this morning, helping out. Really appreciate you guys. Shirley now can go and terrorise her local neighbourhood. And if there's any kind of hubcaps you want for your car, let me know. I'll pass it on to Shirley. She could probably get you a full set by the end of the day. She specialises in alloys. Oh dear. But until next time, thanks so much, guys. Highlights for me today have been the 2 A300 DHLs, low light, blinking microphone. Never do an update. But until next time, take care. See you soon. Do the hubcaps come with free postage? Of course they do. Till next time, take care, guys. Bye-bye.